CCTV showing Rebekah Brooks' husband Charlie and security staff allegedly trying to hide computers and documents from police has been released. The hacking trial jury has been shown excerpts from CCTV footage recorded around the building in Chelsea, West London, where the couple had a flat. The footage was made on the 17th of July 2011. The day News International chief executive Mrs. Brooks was arrested. The pair both deny conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. The couple watched from the Old Bailey dock as the clips filmed in the underground car park of their Chelsea Harbour home were shown. In one clip, Charlie Brooks was seen directing News International security chief Mark Hanna as he arrived in a car park at the building, driving Mr. Brooks' black Range Rover. Mr. Hanna was then shown walking across the car park and appearing to retrieve a Jiffy bag and laptop, along with a brown bag. Chicken in the pot. On Monday, the jury saw footage of Mr. Brooks appearing to leave those items in the corner of the car park before Mr. Hanna's arrival. The footage then showed Mr. Hanna leaving the car park on foot, carrying the items, and being driven away in another car. The jury was then shown footage, recorded later in the afternoon, of police officers leaving the car park. Having searched Mr. and Mrs. Brooks' flat, 7 officers carrying several large boxes were seen. Footage then showed News International security contractor Daryl Jostling arriving at the car park. He was seen taking a large black bag out of the boot of his car and returning without it. The excerpt then showed him handing over 2 pizza boxes to another man. It was after this that the jury heard, for the second time in this trial, that Mr. Jostling then texted a colleague saying, "Broadsword calling Danny boy, pizza delivered and the chicken is in the pot." BBC correspondent Robin Brandt said Charlie Brooks smiled briefly at this as he listened from the dock cleaner. The court was then told of the sequence the following day, the 18th of July 2011, when a cleaner at the car park found the black bag behind the bins. The footage showed him pick it up and load it into an industrial-sized green bin being pulled behind his mini-tractor. The jury was told that the cleaner will be giving evidence for the prosecution at the trial. In the final installment of excerpts from the CCTV recordings, Mrs. Brooks and her husband are seen arriving at the car park and Mr. Brooks and his driver discover that the bag has disappeared. The court heard that a brown bag and a black laptop bag were subsequently handed over to the police by staff at the Chelsea residence. Mrs. Brooks, 45, of Churchill, Oxfordshire, denies further charges of hacking and conspiracy to commit misconduct in a public office. She edited the News of the World for 3 years from 2000, then The Sun for 6 years. In 2009, she became News International's chief executive. Mr. Hanna denies conspiracy to pervert the course of justice by concealing computers and documents from the police.